Alright, so this is a BLDC motor driver I ordered, and one of its capacitors arrived broken, so I quickly fixed that. Now obviously this board is useless without the motor itself, and don't worry, I have the motor. Now here is the board, and the thing that you're seeing in my hand right now is basically a antenna type thing, so you could control it with a remote control or something like that. Now I did try running the board, but it was quite hard running this at a higher RPM, because obviously these boards are designed for a higher torque load rather than higher RPMs. Now I have seen actually people run this board directly, and my board was actually split up into two parts, one for each motor on each side. But other than that, this board is actually useless if you do not know how to interface it with Arduino, because I have seen many people try it and they have failed directly running this. Now the sensor you are seeing is basically some sort of light receptor, but I don't know what actually is its purpose. Now I knew this board was going to be very hard to interface and control, so I went with the alternative and chose this Chinese, and they're usually cheap as well, as I got mine from about $7 to $8. Now there are two versions for this. One is the Hall version and one is the no Hall version. As you can see, mine is the non Hall version. And the order for wiring is first yellow, then blue, and then green. The two connectors left are for ground and VCC, and this board can take up to 55 to 60 volts. Now I only had 30-volt power supply, so this is here running with a 30-volt power supply. Now here I am controlling the speed of the motor with the potentiometer that's on the surface of the PCB, but obviously you can also control it with the pinout from the terminals as well. Now this board also has a stop function, a brake function, and a reverse direction function, and here you can see the reverse direction function being implemented.